Greetings, Magic fans. I'm back with another episode of Is This Box Worth Its Market Value? So, Dominaria Remastered, this is a draft booster box. It's currently trading for $100 on TCG Player. When it came out at release, January 2023 was about $169 a box. Then Amazon did their dump of $111 a box for these back in July of 2023. That's when I grabbed a few more of these and opened up some on the channel once upon a time ago. And like the other videos I've done recently, I did track the top 10 cards in this set, Dominaria Remastered. It's one of my favorite sets to open, but there are no cards in this box that are going to be worth over $100. So we'll probably need to get a few of these to make our money back today. The top card in the set is Force of Will. There's also 6 versions of every card. So you have the retro frame foils, you have the borderless foils, you have regular foils, you have regular retro frames, non-foiled, you have non-foiled cards, and then you have borderless cards that are also non-foiled. So that's going to be quite a sorting project. And then there's also Vampiric Tutor, Sylvan Library, Urza's Incubator, Yawgmoth Thrain Physician, Enlightened Tutor Exploration, Lyra Dawnbringer, Worldly Tutor, and Urza Lord High Artificer. And then there's Birds of Paradise and Mystical Tutor in the 11th and 12th spot. But there's just a lot of great reprints in this set. I think this is a Belgium box. No, this is the USA box. And if I recall correctly, the print quality on the USA cards was down a little bit, not up to my standards, so we'll check those out for you today. MagicCon Chicago is happening. MagicCon Las Vegas is set for October, so we'll see if we can get some interesting cards in this box to take with to MagicCon Las Vegas, and then we'll do shorts out of these like usual. Packs open up really nice. They should be commons in front, then the uncommons right here. 3 uncommons, or 2 uncommons. Nut Collector, what? That's an uncommon. Okay, Nut Collector is the first rare. Then we have uncommon Retro Frame and uncommon foil retro frame. Basic land, that's an island. And our token. Okay, not bad. All right, 35 packs to go. Spirit Link, great card. Kev Walker is the artist. We have, oh, Urza, Lord High Artificer. That's one of the top 10 cards on the set. This is just the regular version of Urza, Lord High Artificer. Looks like an $10, between $10 and $11 for this card. That's a pretty good rare. Then we have Retro Uncommon, Retro Land Bird Token. Okay. Commons. On commons, we have a borderless Rada and Zur the Enchanter. Not gonna do it. Oh, here is a retro frame foil Nut Collector. I'm gonna do a video on the foil cards with the shooting star. So this is a good example of one of the more modern retro frame shooting star foil cards. This is Nut Collector by Jesper Icing. Very cool. That's a rare. Put that in the fancy rare slot. Border full retro planes. Okay, regular rares. All right. Pack number 4 here. So far, pretty good box. Pretty good box. JLM Tome. Counterspell. Uncommons now. Shivan Dragon by Donato Giancola. That's the rare. We got common ornithopter retro frame, and then a common mounted retro frame. Chain lightning. Here are the uncommons. We got Phantom Nishoba, Wild Growth retro frame, Forest retro frame, and a cat token. So the Richard Keene Ferguson did all the borderless art for the tutor cards in this set. The Vampiric Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, Worldly Tutor, and Mystical Tutor. And when I was in MagicCon Las Vegas the last time in September, that's the card. Those are the cards that everybody was trying to get Richard Keene Ferguson to sign. So I'll try to get those in this box today. Mishra's Factory, Confiscate, and then we have Arborea by Dave Kendall. This one's pretty good. I think it's close to a $10 card in this borderless version. There's a retro frame Chain Lightning and a Forest. Ooh, I see a foil in this pack. Like the stained glass art by that's by Steve Argyle. Okay. Uncommons. Ooh, Isolated Chapel is the retro frame rare. Then we have Solar Blast is a common. And we have common foil retro frame Impulse. That's pretty cool with the shooting star foil. Very nice, very nice. Then we have a mountain retro frame and an insect token. There's the Renewed Faith again. Really like the art. Good job, Steve. Factor Fiction, pretty good card, reprinted obviously. And Mystic Remora by Ron Spears. That's a beautiful borderless card. I remember this card from Ice Age. Yeah, Ken Mayer Jr. Meyer. Very cool. We also have a common Mindstone retro frame, Common Island by Mark Poole, our favorite basic land of the set. Mark also did Birds of Paradise, which is in this set, including the retro frame version. Here's a Sarah Angel reprinted. Daragaz Caldera, Dralno's Crusade. We have Seaving's Reclamation. I think this is a pretty good card. This is a retro frame rare. We have Frantic Search as a common. We have Swamp retro frame. Cards appear to be. Not in any consistent order, but print quality is pretty good. These are not, they're a little matte, which I like. They're not glossy. Stroke of Genius, great card. Retro frame, there's the common. And Forest. Savannah Lions, good reprint. Factory, ooh, Lotus Blossom. I was just thinking about this card. This is the borderless version. I love the art. Daryl Rish. Then we have common Renewed Faith and a uncommon foil Damping Spear. Then our mountain. Slice and Dice. Terravore Zombie Infestation. We have Jolreal Recluse is the rare, common, borderless, and another island. Pacifism, Wild Growth. Confiscate, whoops, we got a foil there. Shivan Dragon, another Shivan Dragon. Uncommon, Nature's Lore, Retro Frame, common foil, Obsessive Search, Swamp. Milligan, Call of the Herd, Circular Lotus Blossom, Randy Galagos. We had Randy sign a bunch of Lotus Blossoms in Vegas last year. Sarah Angel Retro Frame and a Mountain Retro Frame. Maze of Ith, great reprint from the Dark. It's a rare. We have Sawtooth Loon Retro Frame. There's another Shooting Star Foil Retro. This is an uncommon Deadwood Treefolk. And then a Forest. Dragon Whelp, great reprint. We have Isolated Chapel is the rare, Open Eyes is the common, and Mountain is the. Let's do this. Ruth or Rith, the Awakener is the retro frame rare. We got Dragon Engine and a Plains. Juggernaut. There's a regular Deadwood Treefolk. We got World Gorger Dragon, this is the mythic rare. Nightmare Dragon, Flying Trample, 7/7 for 3 colorless, 3 red. And then we have Frantic Search is a common borderless. And Cackling Fiend is a common foil. Retro frame and token card. Let's see here. That's what I was gonna do. Okay. Retro foil. Alright. Halfway through the box. Maybe a little more. Umbilicus is the rare, Empty the Warrens and Island. Cool. Here's a Nantucket Monastery. A Damping Spear. Faceless Butcher. We have Arcanus of the Omnipotent, Rare Retro Frame, Duress, and Swords to Plowshare. Gamble. Definitely took a gamble with this box. There's a common. Here's a Grim Lavamancer rare foil. Vexing Sphinx rare, common Street Wrath, retro frame, foil Mystic Enforcer, and then a Forest retro frame. There we go. Birds of Paradise by Mark Poole. That's the rare. It's probably a $7 rare still. Retro frame and retro frame swamp. Sandstorm reprinted. Here's an Arcanus the Omnipotent. We have Savannah Lions retro frame and an Island retro frame. Renewed Faith. Almost have a play set of those now. Terravore, Zombie Infestation, Spirit Monger. There we go. There's an Urza Lord High the Artificer in the retro frame. This is going to be a $10 card. And we have Seaton's Desire, Hermetic Study, and a Swamp retro frame. Chain Lightning. There's an Icy Manipulator and a Crawl Space and Mog War Marshal and a Swamp retro frame. Gem Palm Incinerator, Elvish Spirit Guide, Mesa Enchantress, Pyre Zombies is a rare, Mishra's Factory, Borderless, pretty sweet, or retro frame, that's nice, uncommon, and then the Plains retro frame. Honor Spell. Tiana's Ship Caretaker, Phyrexian Scuda. Here's a Chainer's Edict, borderless, uncommon. We have Lotus Blossom by Randy Gallegos. This is the retro frame, rare, very cool. Wormfang Drake and a retro frame Mountain. Absorb is the rare, and High Tide is the retro frame uncommon, and we have Swamp, basic land. There's Chainer, Dementia Master is the rare, Impulse, retro frame, and Plains. 6 packs or so to go. Crawl Space, rare retro frame, and a common foil Savannah Lions, retro frame Mountain. Here is a borderless, rare, mythic rare, nut collector. We got all the nut collectors in this box. There's a borderless, retro frame, damping sphere, uncommon, and a retro frame plains. Okay. There is Zira, Arian, rare, Lull is a common. We have a rare foil, Maze of Ith, that's pretty good. And Forest, and Squirrel Token. Okay, last 3 packs. Drop that one. Let's do that over there. Here's Retro Frame Overmaster is the rare, Coal Stoker, and Swamp. Body Snatcher, retro frame, and last pack of the box. Appreciate everybody for watching today. If you took the under $100 on this box, you are the winner. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. give this video a like. There's a sulfuric vortex, duress, Kelduran gargoyle, forest, goblin token. All right, so the hits of the box, probably Birds of Paradise, maybe Maze of Ith, and the Urza Lord High Artificer. We got a couple of those, but no Force of Will, no Vampiric Tutor, no Sylvan Library, no Yawgmoth Thrain Physician, no Enlightened Tutor, no Exploration or Lyra Dawnbringer, or Worldly Tutor. So that's where I'll leave it, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you next time.